What's up, spooky, scary skeleton buttercups? Today's video is a fantastic video that I've been waiting for quite some time, and it's the Halloween book haul and TBR. All of these books are spooky themed, and like I said, they're on my TBR. Now I have, let me see, I don't even remember what I have anymore. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 books. Well, number 10 might or might not happen, we'll see, but yeah, I have 10 books, and I already finished one of them, but we're gonna get into it. Today is really celebrating the spooky, scary skeleton vibe. I have my Living in Hell Wicked clothes shirt with a cute little demon. You can kind of see it, right? Yeah. And then I painted my nails dark red. I was going to do black, but my patience was thin and I didn't want to sit around for 30 minutes for it to completely dry. This took 20 minutes. A 10-minute difference, it counts. It really does when you're busy on a Monday. I also have some cute stuff. I mean, you probably saw it maybe in another video, like the September wrap up. But yeah, these are so cute. Got them on Amazon for like $12. 3-piece set, love it. We're celebrating fall as well, and I got the Hems pumpkin spice and vanilla swirl, just the small one, because it is really strong, and it's just for my hands. I can't put it anywhere else, and I put just like a little bit on, but I smell like pumpkin spice and vanilla, so I think that's a win. And yeah, I just realized I have, you know, those cute little things. These are tins with candles in them, and it smells like, this one is witch's brew. I don't know what that smells like, but I'm excited to light them and see how it goes. And then, where's that other one? Oh yeah, this is pumpkin pie, duh. And then what is this one? I already forget. Candy corn. I don't know about that one. So I got these at Target, better known as Target, for $3 each. Hello, yes, you can celebrate cheaply. I'm gonna tell you that right now. $12, like $10, I don't know. I'm not even factoring tax, but let's just say $25. That's a great deal for 6 items. I'm not sponsored at all. I just really love spooky season and anything that doesn't hurt the bank, because you don't have to spend thousands of dollars and basically go into debt to decorate for Halloween or for Christmas or any other holiday that you celebrate. There are other options, and I would say a fantastic option going into reading is a spooky TBR and or book haul. So we're going to get into the first book that I've already read, because I started it, I don't know, like 5 days ago. So it was a little bit into September. I just couldn't hold back anymore. And this is Slewfoot by Brahm. It was a last minute purchase. The paperback was available for like $15.99 or whatever, compared to, I forget, like $18.99. I was like, okay, yes, totally. I loved it. It's 5 out of 5 stars. It's magical, bloody, perfection, glamorous, spooky, wild, like just all the things. And because it is pretty wide and the margins are tall and wide, because this is, I think maybe it's not 6 by 9. It's an interesting book size. Let's just go with it, because I don't even know what this is, but this is the longest or second longest. And maybe that doesn't matter because I read it in 5 days, but I was looking at it and I was like, well, this is the first time I've read Brahm. I don't really know. This seems long. I know what I'm getting into with Queen of the Damned with Anne Rice, and that's like book number 10 that I might or might not get to. Okay, let's just try this. And I loved it. So keep in mind, I will do book reviews of individual books that I really enjoyed. So keep an eye out for this one in the coming few weeks. Next up is Mapping the Interior by Stephen Graham Jones. Patrick sent me this book a while ago. Thank you so much, Patrick. He enjoyed it, and I hope to enjoy it. I'm not completely sure what it's about because I'm getting mixed messages from friends and from strangers on Goodreads and Amazon what it's about. So I am intrigued. I don't know what that might mean for me, but I usually really love Stephen's work, so I don't think it's going to be a disappointment. Maybe it's going to be an adventure because I'm going into it not really knowing for sure, and that could go badly, but not really with Stephen. So this is what I'm currently reading. It's really short. I could probably finish it in a day or two. We'll see how it goes. Of course, if you want live updates, you can follow me on Goodreads, and that's in the description box below, or you can add me as a friend. Either way. Next up, this is a last minute purchase, but it was $7. What can I do except buy it? There's like no other choice, okay? Sour Candy, and this is interesting. He is an Irish writer, really love that. Horror writer, of course, and this book is about a man that has a child, and the child was really spoiled, but the man is being held hostage by the child. And I'm like, that is like an amazing, like simply amazing one sentence summary, and I love it. I'm intrigued, and of course it was on sale. So yes. Book buying ban? I don't know her. Next up is a gift. It's Womb by who? Duncan Ralston. Oops. I've had this also for quite some time. Thank you for gifting this to me, Brian. I am going to probably read this after Sour Candy. I'm kind of going for shortest to longest, minus Slewfoot. Slewfoot was, oh, it's long. Okay, let's do this one and start it in September. Give me a little more time. Yes, okay. This is pretty short as well. I don't know much going into it other than just what people have said, and because it's splatterpunk horror. You love it or you hate it. That's what I've come to figure out with splatterpunk, so we will see how it goes, right? Next up is Doll Bones by Holly Black. Now, what I knew about this book from a few months ago when I put it on my to be read on Goodreads, it was a different cover. It just had the doll with like a darker background, and the doll is kind of like slumped over, okay, Doll Bones. And then connected to that cover was basically a summary about how the doll is in this child's possession somehow, some way, and it's about uncovering the mystery murder of, is this doll made from a murdered girl's bones? And I'm like, shit, that is metal. And so yeah, I got it, but then it's a used copy, different cover, so I'm not sure, and it doesn't, on the back it doesn't mention that, so I'm intrigued, slightly concerned. Also, I'm not sure what happened there. I mean, it could have been that was too much and the marketing pulled back on that and they did a different cover and, you know, like basically kind of rebranded, or it was like whoever created the summary made a mistake. I don't know. So another adventure. I'm not completely sure where we're going with this, but I am still interested. The next book on the list is The Graveyard book by Neil Gaiman, and this was a gift by Anonymous. Thank you, Anonymous. I wanted this book for quite some time. I was like teetering back and forth, but then I added a used copy onto the Amazon wish list, and then I don't know how much time passed, maybe like a month or two, I don't know, but then I got it. I was like, thank you so much. I don't know your name, just Anonymous, but thank you, because I want to read more Neil. I really loved Coraline. I read that last year around Halloween. And so I'm not sure if it's going to be the same vibe. He writes spooky stuff, right? I just love it. So I'm intrigued. Now, this was a random find at Half Price Books for $4.99. Never heard it before. I've heard of Chuck. Don't know Double Dead. I think it is the first in a series, or maybe it's a standalone. I don't know. It was $4.99. They have a very sad horror section in that Half Price Books, and I was just trying to find another book. So I picked this one up. Why not? Right? I don't know if I'll like it, but isn't that usually how that works when you're trying a new author? Though Chuck is pretty popular, so I'm not overly concerned. Open mind. I'm excited either way. Okay, people, we've got 2 book club reads coming up for you. For Patrick and Brian, I'm pretty sure we're going to do both of these. Because we talked about it. So, Rosemary's Baby. I don't know why Rosemary's Baby, the title isn't on the cover, but it's right here. Thanks. Interesting marketing choice, if you want to call that a choice. But this was on my mind for quite some time. And then, Patrick and Brian and I were in, the spooky, scary, messed up book club. we just read whatever, but we read a lot of messed up stuff. Not saying that this is messed up, but it's a classic horror family drama novel. And I talked to them about it, and we're going to do read along with this book. And I am pretty sure we're also going to read along The Exorcist as well, or maybe it's either Brian or either Patrick, but maybe not both. We still need to do the details. I need to remember the details. However, I know we talked a lot about these 2 books, so we're going to move forward, and I'm just excited to get to both of these. And I think this is really bad. I think I bought this one, and then Brian gifted me this. I know Brian gifted me this. Yeah. But I think maybe the demon is seeping into my mind because I don't know how this appeared. Oh no. Help. It's a vibe though, right? Now, lastly, this is the 10th book. It's The Queen of the Damned by Anne Rice. It's a little chunky. I want to read it because my husband really does like this book. But I like to save longer books until the end because I just want to get through like the small books first, and then, kind of sink my teeth into a pretty thick book, like over 420 pages for this copy at least, and really tiny font. So that's where I am with Queen of the Damned. But I know if I don't get to it, or like I don't finish it in October, we have November and December. I mean, it's going to be an ongoing read whenever I start it. But I just wanted to get to other stuff before this because it's a chunky monkey with a little teeny font. And that kind of sometimes annoys me when that choice is made by the publisher. Her writing is also a little difficult, like sometimes lots of flowery language, and I understand why. I understand that choice because we're talking about like very flowery but also very violent but also very broody vampires. I get it. Yes, I'm not a huge fan of it, but I will of course read it. And I think because The Vampire Lestat, the second book that I gave like 3.5 out of 5 stars for, this is still following Lestat. I think I'll have a lot more interest versus Interview with the Vampire because I can't stand Louis because he's so freaking whiny. There's a difference between broody and whiny for me personally, and I can keep up with broody. I can't with the whiny. But then I've also been told by my husband Louis comes back in this book, so we'll see. I have some thoughts. I did not do a book review on Interview with the Vampire because I didn't finish it, because why? I did for the Vampire Lestat. We'll see how I feel about the Queen of the Damned and just go from there. You know, this is a journey. This is a fun journey. It's a spooky adventure. And I'm just really excited. Let me know in the comments if you've read any of these books and what your thoughts are. And Patrick or Brian, if you're watching, maybe we need to talk about again our book choices for the book club. I'm so sorry. I have some memory problems. Thank you so much for watching my Halloween book haul and TBR video, all pressed into one fantastic video. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day, reading, writing, being spooky, being a skeleton, being just whatever you want, as long as you don't hurt anyone. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.